Hi guys, it's Nova here. Welcome to a brand new series that I'm doing called...
That's my opinion!
Okay, so in this series I'm going to be talking to you guys about a few current topics that have been going around in the news or on social media that I just kind of have to stick my oar in and give my 2 cents. The first topic I want to touch on today is the idea that Britney Spears has been really capitalising on Brighton Pride by flogging her latest fragrance on the back of it. Now, I've seen a lot of backlash on social media, Twitter, a lot of articles where a lot of LGBT people, first of all, weren't happy with her being at Brighton Pride in the first place, and second of all, hate the idea that she published an advertisement flogging her latest fragrance, saying it's a Boots exclusive, on the back of Pride. This fragrance is unisex, she's saying it's for everybody, and a lot of people are saying that she is really using the LGBT community for her own monetary gains. I don't understand why people have such a problem with this. I think a lot of those who are saying that Brighton Pride is becoming less and less LGBT and more commercialized don't really understand how different Brighton Pride is to maybe other Pride festivals in the world. Brighton is such a cosmopolitan city. There are so many straight people who live there that are fine with LGBT people. They really are strong allies. It's not like other parts of the country where seeing straight people in a Pride parade might be a little bit weird. Brighton is more tuned in. Brighton gets it. So the fact that there are plenty of other straight people at Brighton Pride, I don't have a problem with. I don't so much have a problem with a lot of these companies pledging money towards it either, because yes, they may be doing it for their own personal promotion, but at the end of the day, if they're sponsoring the festival, that's a good thing. That goes for Britney Spears. I think it's unfair really to be giving her such a hard time for trying to flog this perfume, when at the end of the day, she did a whole show where tickets cost between £20 and £40. If you went to see her in London or Vegas, you could be spending hundreds of pounds. So, I mean, that in itself, I think, is a really big investment for her. In addition to that, she was one of the main sponsors for this festival. You saw adverts for her fragrances absolutely everywhere, so she clearly threw some money at it somewhere. Lastly, all of her gay fans have been begging for a male fragrance from her for years, and now we finally have a unisex fragrance. Like, we're not happy? What is this? Give the girl a break. So I think stop bitching and moaning about Britney trying to make a little bit of extra coin on the back of Brighton Pride. She's done so much for the festival as it is. Just let people be happy. Let the gays buy her perfume if they want to buy her perfume. The next thing I wanted to talk about today is the latest news of Jack Whitehall getting a role in a brand new live-action Disney film. I think it's based upon one of their park rides called Jungle Cruise. Jack Whitehall is set to play an openly gay, very effeminate character, and this will be the first openly gay character to have a main role in any Disney film in history. So this is quite a big fucking deal. Understandably, people are upset about it. Jack Whitehall is not gay. He's, as far as I understand, he doesn't identify as LGBT at all. He is a straight comedian. I'm sure he'll play this role fantastically because he does seem to bring quite a lot of campness to his comedy acts anyway, but this is besides the point. I've seen a lot of people commenting in these articles saying, why should it matter that a straight man has been cast in a gay role? If he's acting well, it's just acting, let him be. No, this is the same argument where cis people keep getting cast in trans roles. It's not okay. You need to think about it in terms of, so long as gay people are being refused straight roles, so long as trans people are being refused cis roles based on the fact of how they identify, this is not cool. A straight cis person seems to be able to play any kind of character they want to, where a gay person struggles to get cast even as a gay person. Do you see what I mean? It's just not cool. However, I don't think we should be taking this news too seriously, because as far as I can see, every single article credits The Sun. A source tells The Sun. According to The Sun. For those of you who don't know, The Sun is a British tabloid newspaper which is pretty much trash. they're quite renowned for absolutely fabricating stories from nothing. So they might have just heard words that Jack Whitehall was being cast in this film. They might have heard a rumour that he was going to be gay, and they've run a whole article about it. I can almost guarantee every single quote from this source is made up. They will have one fact about this film that they have spun into this huge article just because they know it's going to get clicks on their website. So really take this with a grain of salt and watch it unfold as this film comes to fruition, as we start to see more about it, because it might not be exactly as it seems. Something that I got requested to talk about on Twitter was the situation where Boris Johnson, absolute dickhead, has recently come under fire for labelling women who wear their niqab as looking like letterboxes or bank robbers. Now, I'm sure you guys can guess already my opinion on this. I think he's disgusting. I don't think it's even worth mentioning his name again in this video. But I just wanted to speak a little bit about the fear-mongering of Muslim people and also just like wearing a veil or a niqab or a burqa or whatever. The arguments I've seen against this are, first of all, that it scares children when their faces are covered, Muslim women wearing the niqab. I saw a great response to this on Facebook where a mother said, well, my child used to be scared of the fucking Dyson Hoover. You don't see me hiding that from them all of their lives. Like, you get used to it and they learn that it's not scary, which I thought was a great comparison. Second of all, I think for a politician of his power to be labeling people like that and to be using words like that is such an incitement of hatred. It's just encouraging people to target Muslims and just to encourage hate speech, and I just think it's so irresponsible. If he has problems with the Muslim community, you need to word it in a much smarter way, because this is just so irresponsible. I've seen a lot of people say that there should be circumstances where Muslim women have to show their faces. Hello, bitch, there are. Muslims can't just go through an airport with their faces completely covered. They have the opportunity to go to a private room, and they have to take off any kind of headscarves or anything covering their face for security reasons, but they have the opportunity to do that in a private room. So don't think that these people are just being able to walk through security, being able to walk through stations and busy public places without going through the same security as everybody else, because they do. That's bollocks. You're not going to be getting somebody strolling through security with their face covered because they're wearing a burqa or a niqab. It doesn't happen. And the last argument I see about this is the idea that these women are suppressed, they don't want to wear this, and they're forced to by their husbands, by the men of their country. This is also a massive big misconception. I think you should be able to wear whatever you want to wear. There's plenty of Muslim women who choose not to cover themselves. There's plenty who choose to do so. This is the United Kingdom, this is Britain, and we do not force these ideas upon people. These women have the choice to wear this or not to wear this. If they're being forced to, that's a completely different situation, but I can assure you the majority of Muslim women who choose to cover their faces do so out of their own choice. It's no different to the complete opposite, wearing hardly any clothing. I think we need to stop policing what women wear and how they present themselves. It's nothing to do with anybody, just let people be. And finally, I had one last topic I wanted to touch on, and that is Nicki Minaj's collaboration with the artist 6ix9ine. This song is called Fifi, I don't know. It's gone like so many times platinum. People are eating this shit up. I am a very big fan of Nicki Minaj, and I was really devastated to learn of her collaboration with this disgusting piece of garbage. For those of you who don't know, 6ix9ine is a rapper who recently was convicted of, I can't remember the exact charge, it was something to do with recording a sexual act on video with a minor, and I think there were a couple of counts of this. And he admitted to it in court. He is essentially a convicted paedophile. That's who we're talking about here. Like, he pleaded guilty, he got convicted of it. This is the kind of trash that this guy is. and for some reason he seems to get away with this, and he seems to get away with recording music with Nicki Minaj and dominating the charts. This is not cool. I don't advocate this. I love Nicki Minaj, but I can't support this single. I now actually really struggle with supporting the rest of her endeavours. Thank God she hasn't collaborated with him on her new album. I don't think it's going to achieve anything by people cancelling Nicki Minaj because the damage is done. I think all we can do as fans is show her that we do not support this collaboration. Tell her, comment on whenever this song is posted and advertised, comment and say, why are you collaborating with a paedophile, question mark, because it's been all over social media. Don't buy the song, don't play the song, don't watch it on YouTube. Just really boycott this song, and maybe someone somewhere will get the message. But we really have to cancel this 6ix9ine guy. He's disgusting. I'm so surprised that Nicki collaborated with him. So this was the first episode in my brand new series. I hope you guys like this. Leave a comment down below if there is something else you'd like me to discuss in a future episode. And let me know, because this is kind of like a work in progress, this show. I'm really open to your viewpoints, and I would like to get a discussion going, because I think this could be really fun. I rant and rave on Twitter all the bloody time. I thought, why not do it on camera? Someone might find it amusing. Alright you guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channels, youtube.com/Novympia. If you really like our content and you want to become a member of our cult, go to patreon.com/Novympia and throw some coin our way. I'll see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye.
Welcome aboard the crazy train, Sophie J and lovely Deja. How cute!